everyone and welcome back to Simproved. Fry speaking here, and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. Furthermore, it's a new SIMPROVEME video, the series where I make over all of your rooms that you sent in through the gallery with the hashtag SIMPROVEME. And this time it's a lovely room built by Pickle Factory 123. I had to chuckle a little bit about this awesome name. I salute you. And thanks so much for sending it in. It is called The Abandoned Attic, and he or she even gave me a little summary or a description about the room. So this is basically the attic of a house that has to be renovated, and also there's like lots and lots of stuff in there that I had to put in the inventory or even sell and turn this into a bedroom. So that was the wish of Pickle Factory, and your wish is my command. So I did this for you, and I really hope that you are going to like this. So the first thing that I did was actually pretty easy, basically just fiddling around with all the objects that were crammed in this really amazing attic, by the way. And I could sell a lot of this stuff because it were just crates and like holes in the wall and all that stuff. So I could also feel kind of as if I was renovating this a little bit. So I really like the timber framing part of this, and it reminded me a little bit of our Tudor houses or timber framing houses that we have here in Germany, and I also saw a lot of them renovated. I also lived in one of these kinds of rooms in a real timber framing medieval house for a couple of months. So I can totally relate that they have their single charm, and I didn't want to take that away from this lovely build. But I wanted to have some contrast against it, and this is something that I've seen in lots of these renovated timber framing houses myself. And this is to keeping, of course, the real timber frames. You can't really renovate them or like make them new. You sometimes can have like a new wooden beam somewhere or stuff like this. So this is why I chose another color for the timber framing, kind of assuming that I renovated it a little bit or even put some paint on. And then I used this lovely stucco wallpaper in this really bright blue. And this is something that I've seen kind of in Germany here a couple of times. And I really like it because it's like so out of the ordinary a little bit. And I really like that you play with something to make it look a little bit more cozy and modern and also bring some color in there. I also have seen some painting the walls between the frames, between the timber frames, but that's not as common, I believe. I think that I've seen that in some craftsman houses, I guess they're called in America. So maybe they do that over there, but usually we don't paint the frames from the timber frames bright colors. At least I haven't seen it, but I really like that idea, but we don't have that wallpaper. So I stuck with this blue, which I really liked, and it is a nice contrast to the very brownish or almost orangey brown color of the timber frame. So that was something that I really loved. And I could use lots and lots of the stuff that was already in the attic, and I found an easel and some canvases. And I thought maybe the sim is not only using it as a bedroom now. Maybe she or he is also using it as their artist, I don't know, like studio a little bit. So there was also a little fireplace. Well, it's not a little fireplace, it's like a really big fireplace, but I really like this one. It's one of my favorite fireplaces, by the way, from The Sims 4. I guess it was from the Cats and Dogs pack, but I'm not sure. I hope I don't say anything wrong. Or maybe even from the Jungle pack. Yeah. I have no idea. I'm really sorry. Basically, I used all the packs that I have, which is all of them at the moment. And yeah, I just wanted to make it look as lived in and cozy as possible. Super colorful, kind of fun. So it is really inspiring. There were lots and lots of bookshelves and stuff that I could implement here as well, maybe for inspiration, when the sim wants to get some inspiration. And also maybe they can draw and sit down the living room area of this next to the fireplace, which I also thought is like really, really cool. And yeah, I also changed a little bit of the windows. So the windows will be also painted into white, I believe, if I don't remember that incorrectly. But yeah, I guess that's what's happening. And basically I really like the wooden panel floor. I guess this is a base game panel floor as well, and it is like, it has this orange color, which is perfect for blue since it's the complementary color of blue. So orange and blue always go really well together. Sometimes it looks a little bit too much, but I wanted to go for too much here since we have already the timber framing that is like something quite distinct and makes it look almost very old-fashioned if you go with a very neutral color theme here. And I wanted it to look really fun and young and kind of inspiring and poppy, as maybe some of the artists might like to have a bedroom artist studio, kind of like it. So this is also why I called it the artist attic. And if you want to download this, I've put this of course up on the gallery if you want to. And yeah, I will put the download link in the video description down below for you guys if you want to download this. And yeah, basically cramped it up with lots and lots of carpets, lots and lots of different bedding, and like all the textiles are kind of mismatched. So there is this green bluish tint and sometimes hints of yellow and of course orange. And I also wanted to have lots and lots of different paintings and canvases all around. So this is what I'm going to do here as well. It was kind of hard in The Sims 4 to choose like a nice painting. We have, with all the packs even, we have so many cool paintings. But sometimes, since we don't have like a create a design tool or create a style, I guess it was called in The Sims 3, you can choose the colors, like there's a preset of colors. And sometimes it's not the same hue as the blue that I used here. It has this really saturated, I would always say aquamarine color, which is really lovely. And I also always wanted to use this bluish wallpaper, but never found like a reason to have like a really bold wallpaper, except maybe in a children's bedroom. But then it reminded me, like I said, of these German renovated timber framing houses, Tudor houses, and it just clicked at that moment. And I looked up lots and lots of cool design ideas on Google, of course, and my architectural sites and all that kind of stuff. And it was really, really cool to do something like this. I actually am myself like a super clean, modern, minimalist person in real life. And it's so funny that I actually really love to build these super colorful, fun, cozy kind of rooms in The Sims 4, since they are like the exact opposite of something that I would live in. But honestly, while I was building or like furnishing this room, I kind of fell in love with it. I really loved building this. It was so much fun. And yeah, I really hope that you're going to like this as well. So yeah, that's basically all there is about this attic. I really hope you like it. If you want to send me in your room as well and maybe want to see me do a makeover of your room, then please do so. You can upload your room to the Sims 4 gallery with the hashtag SIMPROVEME in the description of it. And also please write me maybe a little story about how the room has to be made over, what kind of colors I should use, who's living there, or maybe what kind of objects you want to see in there. And yeah, all that kind of funny stuff. And I randomly choose some rooms and then make them over. So yeah, I really am looking forward to your suggestions and of course your sent in rooms. And yeah, that's basically it. I really hope that you liked this video and that it was inspiring for you and your gameplay. I hope I can see lots and lots of your favorite rooms. And yeah, thanks so much. Enjoy the video tour now and I will see you soon. Bye bye.